and
Yes.
I have to take care of him. Yeah.
What does it mean, Filipina thought, to take care of your man? Because in the past, there was a woman named Shirley Brown. She said, all for my man. And there was a time women in the West, especially some of our beautiful black women, they were all for their men, but sadly they've been compromised. So what does it mean, Filipina thought, to take care of your man, to nurture him, to feed him, to love him, and to respect him? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, for me, the way I take care of my husband when he get home, and I already prepare his food, so he has to eat first before I report something, because I need him to relax first, because the long time at work, like it takes like 8 hours or 12 hours at work, the whole time he's outside. So I let him do his thing before when he needs to eat and do his thing. And if he wants to go work on the back, storage or backyard, I let him do that. I'm just doing my thing.
Fire. Culture, clinician. Bro, I want to bring Filipina thought. Don't go nowhere. Gene, I'm going to drop you in Menelik down for 1 minute. I'm going to bring y'all back.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Filipina thought on. Filipina thought, can you show your stuff in the back, please? I'm about to bring you on there. Show your face in the back for 1 minute so I can see you, and then I'll bring you on. I just need to make sure you're who you say you are. There you go. Perfect. All right, perfect. She's real. All right, thank you, dear. All right, I'm going to bring you on, Filipina thought. Make sure you're who you say. All right, how you doing, ma'am? What's going on? How would you like to add to the conversation? 919-855-4185. We bring it to you live from the Tar Heel State. How would you like to add to the conversation, Filipina thought, about why black men or men in general are leaving, and how are Filipino women different, in your opinion?
Hello. You can't hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you there. Go ahead.
Okay. What's the question again?
So the question is, you said that we love our men, we feed our men, and we respect them with love. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, because that's the way we are. Mm-hmm. We grow up. We grow up learning things in the house, and we grow up cooking with our parents, while our father is going to work and find food for us. So when we are growing up, and we help our mom to do dishes, do laundry, and cleaning the house, and take care of our siblings. So it feels like we meant to do that for our family. That's why we really strongly we really have a high value on family. We're very natural, family oriented. So and also with our father, when we're growing up, our father teach us to be find a good man to provide for you, and provide for your children. So as a kid and growing up as a woman, we studies and going to work, or we find job. Our main goal is to find our man, or find a husband or prospective husband who take care of us and future kids. So that's our natural. I mean, this is who we are.
You know, Filipina thought, so many in the West say that if a woman serve her husband, by cooking him a meal or taking care of him sexually, it makes her a slave.
No.
Right.
Oh my God. It's no. Well, being submissive doesn't mean that we say yes to our partner every time they're gonna tell us what to do. It's not that. submissive is we respect our partner to decide what our future together or our family. Submissive is like we agreeing for the good cause for our family and children. We trusted them to be a leader to our family, and also because, of course, the husband is always asking for us, like, do you think we can buy this car, or do you think we can buy this property? Before we decided about the main decisions, they ask the husband ask the wife, and then get the information, and then the husband will decide what's we're gonna do, or what he want to the final decision.
Right.
Is the husband. I'm
It's the
sorry.
husband. So
Yes.
let me challenge you, Filipina thought, because I respect your honesty. In the West, people use the word partner. I know you use the word partner. It's innocent because you hear people use it so much in the West. I don't believe a woman can be a man's partner. You're either his wife or else. And the reason why I say that, partnership is based on the egalitarian construct.
The communication to each other. That's the good communication for woman and man to build a good foundation.
So basically what you're saying, you're not saying you don't listen to your husband or you won't listen to your husband. You're talking about healthy respect. You're talking about healthy respect where you're...
And mostly I listen to my husband because he's the final decision in this house. So
yes, ma'am.
Because I'm only rule in the house, and I'm the homemaker and cook. So that's what my duty. And as a mom and a wife, that's my value as a voice is in the house and for the kids. And then if the husband decided, when we buy a house or buy a car, he's the one who had decided which car or which house. And I let him do that because that's his business.
Right.
That's what he's good at.
Right. But here in the West, Filipina thought, women, when they say partner, they mean that they gonna make rules and the husband gonna make rules. But in a husband-wife relationship, the husband is the final say. It doesn't mean that the wife can't give input, but the husband will be the final decision maker.
Yeah.
What you mean by partner is not the same as what women in the West mean by partner. Women in the West mean partner means you can't tell me what to do. I can lead just like you can lead. And what American men are saying, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. They're not going to allow it. And when men from the Philippines, they don't allow that or tolerate that. The man is the final authority. It doesn't mean that his wife can't have some input into decisions, but the man is the final decision maker. Let me ask you a question. If your husband wanted to make love to you every day, the Bible says your body is not your own. The man's supposed to give you his body, and you're supposed to give your husband your body.
Yeah.
Do you put limitations on intimacy with your husband, or you got a 7-Eleven that's open 24 hours a day?
No, I just gonna. Well, if I have my period, of course, there's a limit about that.
Right.
And if I'm sick, there's a limit with that.
That's a limit.
But I'll give my husband his he wanted. I'll give him what he wanted because he's the provider, and I have to take care of him. Yeah.
What does it mean, Filipina thought, to take care of your man? Because in the past, there was a woman named Shirley Brown. She said, all for my man. And there was a time women in the West, especially some of our beautiful black women, they were all for their men, but sadly they've been compromised. So what does it mean, Filipina thought, to take care of your man, to nurture him, to feed him, to love him, and to respect him? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, for me, the way I take care of my husband when he get home, and I already prepare his food, so he has to eat first before I report something, because I need him to relax first, because the long time at work, like it takes like 8 hours or 12 hours at work. The whole time he's outside, so I let him do his thing before when he needs to eat, and do his thing. And if he wants to go work on the back, storage or backyard, I let him do that. I'm just doing my thing. And then when I feel like he's calm and he's playing with the kids, then that's the time I have to talk to him about this issue and that issue. And then we compromise, and whatever he decided that, okay, we are gonna do this. We're gonna deal this tomorrow, and then we're gonna deal this tomorrow. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. For those men that are single, black or white, but particularly black men, what can a black man expect to get him, black or white, but especially black men? What can the single black men that are listening expect to get in a Filipino woman? That's number one.
Oh,
and number two, do Filipino women love black men? Black American men.
Yes, you go in the Philippines and you actually find Filipinas that looking at you, and then because Filipinas is shy, they're naturally shy, so you have to approach them, and also they shy to speak English, even they understand and we're talking English and understand English. We're naturally shy, because that's what feminine characteristic also. So it comes with that. So of course we like black, white. It doesn't really matter. It's just how you show your masculine, your gentleness to a gentleman, to a woman. So let them feel like, oh, you can approach me, and then they approach you with smile. They're very cheery. I mean, we're very cheery person, so we're happy person. So if you talk to us, we love to talk to. So yeah, we're easy to approach.
Easy to approach, right? Family. What does family mean to Filipino culture? And why is family so important in the Philippines?
Well, because Philippines is Roman Catholic, and we don't have a divorce. We value family. So when you meet a Filipina, they usually have a big family, and if the Filipina really like you, they will invite you. Most of it, when a Filipino really like you, they will invite you in their house and then introduce you to their parents. That means she's really likes you. And then the parents will be very welcoming. Filipinos is very happy people, and we're very welcoming people. So you will love there. It's all positive and cheery, and it's just delightful experience. It feels refreshing to go outside your country and realize that there's more to life.
Let me ask you a question, Filipina Dog, and I'm going to bring the guys back. In America, American women think they can have kids by multiple men. And hold tight, they said they want a man that's going to take care of all their children. Hold tight. They want a man to take care of all their children, not children, but children. That's how we say it in the South.
Somebody needs to be held accountable, and they need to pay.
Okay. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, hold tight. So in America, women think that you got some women that are baby mamas or got kids by multiple men. In your country, a woman that have children out of wedlock, one or multiple, does her stock drop? Meaning she has limited options if she have children out of wedlock?
No, mostly in the Filipina, when you find a Filipina in the Philippines and she has a child, usually those are the one who has only one partner.
Right.
Because we, as as possible, we don't want to have two partners. Like we get married or we find a partners, we expected to be that the last partner we have or forever. Because we, like I said, we believe in marriage. We believe marriage is forever. So when you find a single Filipina with kids, it means a father is not being masculine in that house.
Right. So I guess what I'm asking you, if a woman have a bunch of children and she's not married to that man, is that looked upon down? Are women shamed for having children without a husband?
It's true. It's being shamed in the Philippines. It's shame.
Gotcha.
Shame is very strong in the Philippines. If you have, it's actually when you have two kids with different dad or different partners with two kids, people will talk to you. People shame you. Even parents will kick you in the house because this is how you put yourself into it. It's your own fault. That's why you have two kids. Well, Filipina knows that. Filipinos, if they make mistake twice, the family will kick them out. Even it's really hurt for the Filipina, but that's her choice. She have to find a job and deal with it without.
What do you say to the critics that say Filipina thought, they only want you for passports, not passport, green cards. They are poor, educated, which we know you're not. We know you're not. But this is what some of the idiots say. They'll say, they're just poor. They want them only for green cards.
No, that's not true. If we're poor, if we're uneducated, we don't speak your language. We speak multiple language. Language is not based on how intelligent people is. So, we know what's going on around the world. But what is the other question?
Well, they always say they only want you for
the green card.
Green
oh my
card,
God, Jesus! I'd be like, oh my God, why people? Okay, so usually Filipinas, because Filipinas love their family, so usually most of Filipina doesn't want to go to the other country. They want to stay in in the Philippines because that's their heart is. So because the husband or the partner they choose, if the husband wants to go back to US, go back to UK or either country, they follow the husband, but the partner wants, because that's the man's want. So we go to the place what the man's want. It doesn't mean that we want the green card. It's just we follow the man want. But if we really wanted it, of course we want to stay to our house or we want to stay to our family, because when we go to other country, it's new. We don't know, and we don't know what's gonna happen. We just trusted our husband to be with their family. So that's why most Filipina go to other country, because it's the husband or the partner decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Men are looking for love. They're looking for respect. They're looking for a kind woman. They're looking for a woman that's going to inspire them. What's so alluring about Filipino women? There are women from the Philippines that are called the Ita or Negritos. Some say that they are descendants of African tribes that migrated to Asia.
Yeah.
But what makes a man fall in love with a Filipino woman? To the black men that are listening, in your opinion.
Okay, so because we are naturally we're naturally feminine and we're naturally submissive. We follow our men, and also Philippines is colonized by Spain and Japan and also USA. So it's mixed traditions. So, but still, we I think because we're attracted to different colors because we're brown, so we're attracted to different, colors. And how because we like masculine because we're feminine, so we like big guy. We like the look masculine
Right.
guy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't matter what color is. It looks, like because we're influenced by US film, TV. So that's mostly we watch Philippine, no, US movies. Like action stars, some kind of. So we're attracted to those tall guys, big guys.
Well, Filipino don't. They say the black men got the most swag. They said the black men.
Oh yeah. They're cool. They're cool. I mean, yeah, black guys is cool. I like it. Yeah.
Gene or Menelik Line. What question would you guys like to ask Filipino Thought?
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
No, it's fine, dear. J Line Menelik. You have a question for Filipino Thought?
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna ask. The Philippine women are very conservative, right?
Yes.
They're conservative, culture, religious, and stuff like that. And I think that, So are they, like you were saying that, like if what do you call it? Let's say if a Filipino guy, he got with a woman that was like, the woman, he had like 2 kids from, different, different dudes, and like she dressed like very revealing clothes and all that stuff, and doing all this type of stuff on social media, and basically like, and the mom saw it and stuff like that, like, with the what do you call it? Would the parents be like accept that, like that woman be like, do you want would she be approved by the
I know
mother?
what you're saying. You're trying to say if a woman has an OnlyFans account, she's showing her body on OnlyFans. What he's asking is that considered shameful behavior?
Yes, it's shameful. Yes, it is. Yes. That's very, very shameful to the family. I think if I'm a parents or my mom, if ever, like example, it's me and my mom find I have what is that called?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, because it's that like a porn site thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like women show their body for pay.
Yeah, so it's probably my dad spanked me and kicked me in our house, or it's not, or probably my dad will say, you're not my daughter and I don't know you, get out to this house. And it's very, very, it's very rough to family with a woman, because usually a father protecting their daughter, but if the daughter's acting that way, they gonna kick them in the house and also shame them. Right. It's not cool.
Right. So it's shamed upon to be promiscuous or show your body in the Philippines, correct?
Yeah. Okay. They yes. It's not that's not cool. Mm-hmm.
So Gene, do you have a question for Filipino Thought? Brother Gene is from New York. Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah. So I'm very familiar with her culture, so I don't necessarily have a question, but what I did want to say is that, so one of my best friends is married to a Filipino, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. And I introduced him to her, and basically everything she's saying is true. And the remarkable thing about this woman, her name is Maria, who married my buddy, so we were all working at Equinox on 92nd Street. And I mean, when I tell you, guys who were worth tens of millions of dollars were chasing this woman, and she chose my friend. She married my friend. They have 2 kids together. She never wavered. Like, she could not be bought. You know what I'm saying? And guys were trying to buy her. There were guys. She had 2 guys that did 7 sessions a week with her. So a session was at the time was $135 an hour. So 2 guys were spending $135 every day for 7 days a week trying to get next to her. She never dealt with them. That's the one thing. The 2 other things. The other thing is that my Spanish teacher, her boyfriend is in the Philippines. She's in the Philippines right now, and she's always telling me about how she's Colombian. She's from Colombia. About how blown away she is by how nice Filipinos are, how they treat each other, how she's like, well, if they care about you, they'll do anything for you. And they're like that with their family. They're like that with their friends. Like, she's just blown away by how Filipinos, treat one another. And the third thing is, when this whole passport bros thing blew up, nobody defended Black men and stood up to the critics the way the Filipinas did.
Why?
Yeah.
The Filipinas went to war, man. They went, and they did it, but they were feminine in doing it, but they stood their ground like, no, I could not believe it.
Yeah, we know our ground, we know our faith, we know our values, and we know who we are. So if we choose someone for us forever, it's going to be forever until death do us part. So when you see a woman with a children or with a child, and single mother with a child, it means the guy let her down, and we can't do anything about it. So because the woman's need to feed her child, if the guy is not working, she needs to stand up. So we wear our masculine when we don't have masculine in our house.
Right, I see. Right. What does loyalty mean to a Philippine woman? Are Philippine women loyal, fiercely loyal to the men? Meaning, say if your husband, became handicapped, are you loyal to your husbands? Go ahead.
Yes. Here's the loyalty for me. Because sensation or what is this called? Everywhere around you, you have to protect yourself. To protect yourself for your marriage as a woman, you have to protect even yourself to yourself. You know what I mean? Because we're just a human. If I got interested or I like this guy, for example, I like this guy, I have to know, I have to, slap myself and no, you have to protect. You talk to yourself to protect your maintain yourself to, protect your marriage. Because once you look to this guy with seduce, you like sensation, that means that you're turning around. So we know where we stand when we know where we walk away. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's just we know what. Yeah, it's just we know where when we walk away. When the guy is
Filipina thought, in your country, is it shunned when older men date younger women, or it's not shunned? Meaning, if like I'm 52, I look good for my age, but I'm 52. But older men that date younger women, how do they take that in your country?
It's actually no issue, because when a woman matured, they look for older men. They want to be protected. They want someone to provide. Most of the men that provide and protected is already older. I mean, it's older guy because they matured. So, yeah.
What fire? Clinician.
If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. Heaven and hell, that's what they told you. Real men put the strap down and we can toss them. Young heads picking back up and young dolphins. This is our culture. Now we talking kosher. Clinician, masculinity issues. Asking fathers who miss you. Mama drama don't kiss you. All a part of the ritual. This is how they get you. Separate the men, women, clipping babies pretend to. Damn. Lovers, haters acting like vultures. If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. Woo. If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. If it ain't seven, it ain't kosher. If it ain't kosher, ain't right, gotta divorce us. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. This is kosher condition. 7 wonders, the whole world gotta listen. Listen. Listen.